Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around some new cards from Through the Omenpaths / Spider-Man. We got Ancestral Carvings, which is 3 mana artifact. When it enters, you look at the top 5, and you can reveal 2 creature cards from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your library. And then you can also sacrifice it to make a treasure token for 1 mana. And I thought this card paired very well with Smuggler, Surprise, and other kind of big mana creatures, because what you could do is play this on turn 1 or even turn 2 with the Llanowar Elves, and then look up the top 5 and find a creature that you want, or 2 creatures that you want to put into play with Smuggler Surprise. And then the following turn you could sacrifice it for a treasure, which gets you then to 6 mana on the next turn, 1 turn sooner, to cast a Smuggler Surprise to put the 2 creatures that you found from this into play. So that's kind of the idea that I had with Ancestral Carvings. Some other mana acceleration for a red-green deck that we got, the Leyline Weaver. Seems pretty nice, which is 2 mana for a 2/2 reach. Can add red or green, and it says whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you get to untap it. So that's kind of cool. There's a lot of high costing cast spells here that you can use this to cast and then untap it as a blocker or an attacker, or just for extra mana. I believe it also works with impending too, so if you impending this Overlord or even this Overlord, then you get to untap it. The other one that we got is the Cheering Crowd. This one is a 2 mana 2/2. At the beginning of each player's first main phase, they can put a +1/+1 counter, and if they do, they add a colorless. So the idea is that it's kind of a symmetrical effect, although your opponent gets it first. But hopefully they aren't such a big mana deck, and they can't really use the mana as well as you can, because we're really trying to get up to 6 mana as fast as possible with Smuggler Surprise or Calamity. You could even get up to 6 mana on turn 3 if you went Llanowar Elves into Cheering Crowd, and then they put a counter on it, and you put a counter on it. This will give you 2 mana, and then on turn 3, this 2 mana plus a Llanowar Elves could get you to 6 mana on turn 3. Smuggler Surprise, put into huge things. I don't know. That's the idea of it. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, this card could backfire and not be so good. But wanted to try it out. Seems kind of fun and might confuse our opponents to figure out what's going on. Also, it could be a big attacker as well, which is cool to have a mana accelerator that can attack and threaten your opponent. So those are the new cards, and then the rest is sort of, again, like a Smuggler Surprise kind of combo deck here. Built around Calamity. This one can make additional token copies of any of your creatures if you saddle it with them. The big ones that we're wanting to do is Overlord, saddle that up, make 2 additional copies of Overlord, of the Boilerbilges, and Railway Brawler, and Terror the Peaks. Those are the ones you really want to copy. This one you can kind of put it in the 3-drop spot, usually impending it, but you can hardcast it or put it into play. Make copies of it with a Calamity is not bad, but these ones are kind of an instant win. The Railway Brawler, you get like 30 damage of trample with haste attacking if you copy it with the Calamity, and Tear the Peaks is a ton of damage as well. Overlord also. So that is the idea of the deck. We also got a new land, Multiversal Passage, which can help with mana fixing in red-green, so that's pretty cool. Let's jump into the games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Alright, opponent goes first. Let's give this a keep. Got some mana acceleration, got 2 Smuggler Surprise. Could use one of them to... Oh, there's the old... What do we want to do? Cheering Crowd? Sure. We'll get the Cheering Crowd down. See if they want to take it out. Yep. Maybe I could have ran out the Llanowar Elves there. I don't know. That's okay. Alright, they're kind of mana screwed, and so am I. This will give them more mana, though, so it kind of... give me more mana. So greedy. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Feel like I'm getting deja vu here. both missing land drops. No, they hit their third. I have not. Okay. I do have mana dorks, but they have lots of removal apparently. I'll get there eventually. Which removal? So much removal. It's 3 removal spells. Okay. Third time's a charm. Maybe. Okay, they're gonna get the mana maybe and then kill it after. I'm not sure. Why would they wait necessarily? Because they should just use the mana. Okay, I think they didn't realize how that worked. Okay, Llanowar Elves. This is the funniest, weirdest game. So this can get lands as well, correct? Yeah. 2 creature cards. And or land cards. So I can try to get some lands with Smuggler Surprise, maybe. Maybe I will do that instead of this, because I could use the other one to, oh, never mind. It's dead. Wasn't even paying attention to what they were doing. Of course they were killing my creature. Why wouldn't they be? Oh my gosh. I haven't drawn lands, but I have drawn a lot of mana creatures, and they have drawn just every remove. Oh, this is so funny. What does this do? Whenever an opponent discards a card, exile it. Opponent discards a card. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Did I not draw a land? Wow. Okay. Well, if we get up to 6 mana ever, at least we'll be prepared now. Discard a card. Sure. Maybe the carving can go. And then they can play it. Hallelujah. Do I want to use it for lands? Let's just append here. And then we can potentially plot this, or I think maybe we'll just go Smuggler Surprise. See what we draw next turn. Bloodletter. Okay, that's a scary card for sure. Take 2. Okay, we drew the land. So I think maybe we just try to do this to hit lands to do the other one next turn. It seems reasonable. Can do it instant speed. Although maybe I should have done, well, creatures and or lands. Let's just do it now in case I hit a creature that I really want to play out, like a Leyline Weaver. And then, does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter. Let's go mountain. Alright. Play the Weaver. This actually can block. It's got reach. So, it could block the Bloodletter if it needs to, but no, of course it's going to die. Of course. And Rock Cursed Rakshasa. Alright, well. They only have 1 mana up, and we have a lethal combo, so let's go for it. Put 2 creatures into play. Boom and boom. And saddle up. And swing. And gotcha. Ow. Okay. That was a lot of removal spells they cast. But still got there. GG. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand is a keep. Okay. Also up against red-green deck of some kind. Go for Weaver. And we got like Brawler into Calamity. It's kind of nice. Okay, Slagstorm. That. Okay. Do we want to just play a Weaver or Carvings? We don't really need creatures in our hand because we kind of got a good array already. So we'll just go Weaver here. Ooh, that's a scary one. Interesting. Slagstorm plus Mossborn Hydra. Okay. Well, we can actually take it out with the Overlord. I think we should, unless... Ooh. That's cool, too. What to do? We could take it out with this. And then... Question is, do they have... something? And then if we draw land, we could do this and this next turn. Alternatively, we could play Carvings and turn it into a treasure and guarantee that we do this and this next turn. If we think they have like a protection spell, then this is pretty bad. We could also use... I mean, but if this could go to 16 potentially. I'm just gonna go here. Okay, didn't have it. Guess I can swing for 2. Oh, alright, well that... I guess that was the right choice. Alright, GG. Alright, opponent goes first. We'll give this a keep. Can potentially ramp up into Smuggler Surprise. Go green, pay the life. Also Llanowar Elves. I wonder if they... So I would play this out, but it depends on if I think they're a ramp deck. They could use the mana better than me. Green Golgari. Sentinel on turn 2, pretty good. Overlord, okay, not bad. So, yeah, do we just go Overlord? Or do we hold it to put it into play with Smuggler Surprise? Or we could play this. I kind of want to put something else into play with Smuggler Surprise, but yeah. I think we'll go Weaver. This is kind of a risky card, so I'll hold off on it against a deck that could potentially use the mana. I'm not really sure what they're up to, but... Sentinel. Okay. Okay. So we have access to 5 mana. We could go Terror the Peaks. I think we're just gonna YOLO this, to be honest, and then let's go green tapped. Pass. So this may let us do this. We have enough mana next turn. We could do a huge Smuggler Surprise. That's my hope. Okay, map there. Long goodbye. And another long goodbye, obviously. And goodbye to the crowd. Alright, well that's what happens sometimes. And we'll have 6 mana to put in Overlord. I can do this at instant speed too. It's a 6/5. Okay. So another land, and then we just hold this up. And I think we want to shoot this for 6. They have a long goodbye. Yeah, I'm not sure if they'd have anything that interrupts this. It's fine. Ooh, it's a good one. Draw a card. Let's see if they attack. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should have done this before attackers, but I kind of want to ambush this thing. That's fine. Alright, time for the surprise. And 6 damage to, I think, this thing. Okay, nice. And then eat this guy, hopefully. They only have 2 mana available. Alright. Good surprise. Let's see if we can hit another good creature off the top here. Well, that does 2 damage. Gonna take out the Dread Knight, I guess. Or the Llanowar Elves. I don't know what's more important. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll let them do both of those. Let's take out the Dread Knight. Just so we can swing with everything here. And battery's being weird. Okay. Yeah, there's our board, but I'm not gonna save you from the flying duders. Yep. Overlord and getcha. Sweet, sweet. Nice. On to the next one. Okay, going first. Sure. Give this a try. Let's see. Double red, double green. Maybe we'll put this on red. Okay, tapped. And cheering crowd probably on turn 2. Maybe? Well, let's think about it for a second. If we do cheering crowd, they could get the mana. They get the mana, then we can get the mana. We can get a 5 mana. This could get us to 4 mana next turn for either of these regardless. We want to get to 6 mana though. Both. This is probably the safer play. I feel like because we're probably playing against some sort of ramp deck, this is a little more risky. Alright, there's Ancient Carvings. Nice. kind of want to impend this. Also want to plot that, though. Let's just do this. It's so cool, it untaps this thing. Take this out. Alright. Alright, they're gonna take out my guy. Still kind of like hesitant to play this, but I think at this point we just kind of YOLO it. So I feel like the carvings are fine, but they're not gonna give me the counter. Okay. Alright, well they are ramping. Anyways, so we are both ramping. Oh wow, I can do... So this will give me one... I can play the Brawler, otherwise I can... I think I'd take the action here. I can just play at the Brawler. I think that's the play. Let's see what happens. Now we got a bunch of more setup. I guess maybe I should have done Ancestral Carvings. I don't know. Yeah, I had a feeling giving them mana could backfire. Perhaps I was right. Did I just shoot this for 4? Okay, I'm gonna shoot it again, I guess. I see. Alright. So, those all go back to hand. So this will give me 3 mana. So I could do this. This would be 7 total. I feel like I gotta do this. I'll have 3 mana left over. Or 4 mana left over. Oh, no, whiffed on that. I feel like I just need to set up a big Smuggler surprise, so let's do this. Take these 2. Land. Swing. Not gonna play scared here. Certainly could have played this differently in different ways, but cheering crowd is yeah. Let's hope they whiff. Oh no, they hit 2 bigs. 2 big uns. Okay, gain some life, and then that pumps that up. Haste, Vigilance, and Menace. Haste, Vigilance, and Menace. So I can't block either of these? I see. Alright, GG. Okay, opponent goes first. Hand looks good. Starting town, Authority. Okay, pay the life, go for the elf. So that kind of, let's see, whenever it comes into play tap, so I can't like attack right away with that, but blue-white combo of some sort. So maybe we just go Overlord instead of extending to the board more. I'm not sure. They could have also have a counter spell. Kind of want to keep this to use with this though. So maybe we go Cheering crowd. We'll see. I was curious to see if this thing is actually useful at all. It seems like it's probably gonna backfire more than it's gonna help you, but I don't know. We'll find out. Right, okay. I just add the mana, remove it. I guess that wasn't that bad. And they're stuck on mana, so I think that makes me want to just go here, and then another Llanowar Elves. Swing for one. Get the Overlord down. Or sorry, get the Calamity down. Ooh, we can just do this like end a turn. Put those into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And they only have 2. Alright, we'll just pass. And then this might be lethal. This resolves. I could have a counter here. Well, both of these are coming in. They're gonna gain some life. And then saddle. And they give up. Sweet, sweet. Alright, well, got a little lucky, but on to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand, sure, we'll give it a try. Okay, we can do tap land on 1. And then Weaver on 2. And then on 3, this could give us... Oop, okay, we're back. Batteries. Weird, okay. Oh, there it goes. Let's do green, pay the life. And then we do this, and pending, we'll untap. Alright, countered. Still gets untap. We can do another Weaver. And then we can do some carving, try to find our pieces here. Or we could just slam one of these calamities. Don't hate that. Untap, untap. And then swing in. Oops, forgot to saddle. That's okay. I guess this is actually, in theory, better. Oh, we didn't saddle. But yeah, okay. Mono blue. There's another one. Let's do a carving. See what we hit. Alright. Brawler and elves. Okay, nice. We can do... We have double, say green, green, red, red. Red or green. We can do another carving. Or we could do an elf. I think we just want to go elf. They could use this to block, so maybe we don't do that and we just go red tapped and pass. Okay. During curiosity. It's fine. Spyglass Siren, yep. Map token. it up. Another one. See if they attack. Okay. Should I just double block here? Sure, I guess, right? I mean, I could just jump so I don't draw a card. If I double block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can play this. See if do I need to play around counterspell or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just get it off the table, I guess. Alright, and then we'll get a treasure. I'm gonna counter that. Interesting. Okay, well they just tapped out, so I think they're just dead here to the Railway Brawler. Like, do they not know? Am I nothing to you? Okay, saddle. And swingsies, and got him. Attack for 30, trample. Nice. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't hold up the Tidebinder to, like, stop the saddling or something like that. I just didn't realize what this combo does. Combo. Yep. Opponent's gonna rope me. No, they gave up. Okay. GG. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. Sure, we'll try this. Hopefully the Llanowar Elves lives here. Got all 3 Ancestral Cravings, or Carvings. Okay. Alright. The bricks. Alright. So, I think we just go impend. Get the land, and then we can go carvings with synthesizer, sure. Okay. Get 5. Could have pinned this. I think I just want to hard cast it though. Play it out. Maybe we'll hit a 2-drop. We did. Although that could be quite beneficial to them, maybe. Depends on, yeah, what they're doing. Okay. Let's go Llanowar Elves. And then we'll make a treasure. So if they get a bunch of tokens, that will definitely be an issue. Okay. That doesn't trigger the synthesizer, so that is lucky. What does that do? Target creature exiles a creature. Exiling that one, sure. Okay. And make a token. So that gets us up to enough mana. Hardcast this, which I think we will do. 5/5. To the face. Alright. See if we can find Smuggler Surprise or something along those lines. That's not good for us. That's going to make a bunch of tokens for them, probably. Unless they get on unlucky. Let's just hope they whiff. No, that was a huge hit. Okay. Yikes. Alright, well... Guess we can just try to go face here. 1, 2, 3. Play another one. Trade with one of these, I guess. It's not a great thing, but if I play another one, I guess I could take down one and do 4 and 4 to another one. I have to sacrifice one of these. This is not looking good, no matter how you look at it. It could do 4 to the face and then 4 more, but then down to 12 and then 8 and then hope to draw another one. Alternatively, go 1, 1, attack. Yeah, I think this is the play. Put him to 8. I'm probably going to trade, yep. And just hope to top deck another Overlord. Or I can get there with carvings, try to find another one. Okay. I go for the green one. That's surprising. May attack. Take 6. And pass. Okay. Maybe we should go, let's see, 6 mana available. Let's see if we can find another Overlord. Oh, Calamity. Okay. So that gives us a chance of winning next turn with this Overlord. 6 and 6. I think we just need another blocker to make sure we don't die. Well, there's a chance of winning here, but still don't really like our position at all. Yikes. Whiff. Basically, yeah, anything that they choose is going to be bad for us. Yeah. 9 9s. Unless we draw... If we draw Smuggler Surprise off the top... No, they can just end it now, right? Because they can just get another Perilous Snare. Yeah. Alright. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Ancestral Carvings, Smuggler Surprise, Calamity combo. This one was pretty fun. Definitely an interesting build here that I feel like, well, the carvings were a little clunky, although good, to find our pieces. I might go down to just like 2 of them and maybe add another Terror of the Peaks to the deck. Thinking about any changes. Cheering Crowd, I kind of had mixed results with this. There was times where I just like didn't want to cast it because I was afraid my opponent would get the mana and use it. So it's not great when you are playing against another sort of ramp deck that is really going to use the mana. Could be much better against like aggro. But you could, of course, switch this out for any other 2-mana ramp creature. There's lots of options in green, and even red has a bunch of options as well. So I think I might switch this out for a different one. There's like a 0/4 wall that can be kind of nice that adds a mana of any color. That can be a blocker early on in the game, so you could try that, I think, maybe instead. But overall, deck was pretty cool, pretty sweet. Had above 50% win rate in ranked, so that was something. Calamity is still a pretty sweet card. Smuggler Surprise, always good. And I really liked Leyline Weaver. This card was very good, I think. I would definitely keep this in the deck just because being able to kind of, it's cool with impending. You can play out big stuff and then hold up the mana, play another Llanowar Elves, attack, block. I don't know. This card just seemed very good to me. Very impressed with this one. And the Multiversal Passage was great for fixing as well, as I expected it might be. But yeah, that would be maybe the only changes I would make. Maybe cut one of these, add another Tear the Peaks, and change this out for any other sort of creature mana accelerator. But otherwise, let me know in the comments below if you have any other ideas for the deck, any other switches, changes, combos that you're working with Spider-Man Through the Omenpaths. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.